Hey guys, back at this channel with another video, and this time it's commentary. Last commentary, which I'm sure you'll remember, the one at Austria PSG went quite well. So I thought I'd give it another go. Just let me know how it goes. This coronavirus has given me a lot of free time and I just want to try new things. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not exactly an expert at commentating over my races, and I'm sure you know that. But we'll give it a go. Any advice is free, so we'll see how it is. Here we're at HTAElites round 9, I believe, round Britain, and yeah, let's get into it. So coming into our last lap, not much of it saved, clipped it out, but coming to the last corner, we're a tenth and a bit up, and we come across the line and set a 25.5 and beat Vaster. Very good lap. I was actually very pleased with that lap because it just pit Vaster, and yeah, as you can see there, 25.5. That's just a bit off my PB, so I was happy with that. Vaster's very quick around this track, and yeah, so I knew it was going to be tough to keep him behind, but times were very good, especially in my sector one. But you can see me here looking at the times, always having a wee nosy. And yeah, qualifying was good, but as they say, qualifying isn't everything. Britain's usually a DRS train with the nature of this game. So I knew what I was stepping into. Sitting on the grid now, just getting the fuel ready, and it's a easy soft to medium strat, so wasn't really too worried about losing too many positions or anything, because I knew I could just sit behind Vaster if he passed. But we'll see later in the video what happens. I know Vaster is quick around here, as I said, but I like to have control over this race, so going here, just warming up the tyres, and yeah, lining up to the grid in a few moments. Right, so line up to the grid. Vaster behind me, just in second, and lights are just about to come out. Yep, there we go. So 5 red lights, and away we go. I get an actual very good start. I pulled quite a lot off of Vaster. I pulled probably about a 3/10 and a bit off him, and now I've just got mega tunnel vision. But as you can see coming up here on the left, there's no 100-meter board, and I brake and I just go completely deep. So I kind of stuffed a chance of possibly pulling a gap. It's probably unlikely, but still, a gap takes the pressure off, and yeah, I go deep, and now Vaster's all over me. Thankfully he didn't make a move. He thought more smart about it. He kind of just wanted to get on with it. I do defend slightly, but more of a half-hearted move. Coming on to lap 2 though, I am leading the Grand Prix still, but as I said, this nature in this game, leading really doesn't mean anything, and still going deep. At this point I had no clue where to brake. I was trying just as I hit the curb, and yeah, had no clue where to brake at the moment, but I was really just trying to feel it out because that was really hindering me. I don't know why it was gone, and I don't know if it was gone for anyone else, but it really hindered me. But coming on to lap 3, we're still leading. We set the fast lap, then just quickly beats it after, and mainly due to my capability to making this first corner. But yeah, we do it clean there. We have a slight lock up, but it's better than going deep. And I think I kind of was trying to just get into a rhythm at this point. Vaster, he was all over me, and coming through here, I was really low in ERS, as you can see, and I started the race with about 3 laps of fuel, and yeah, I've used about a whole 1 lap of fuel. So coming onto this straight, I decided to let him by. My plan was to let him by and just save ERS, and then before the pit stop phase, I'd give myself about 2 laps to save ERS, pass him, then pit, or just give it an undercut. But yeah, I thought it would be easy, but I was quite shocked how quick he was, considering how much ERS he had. And as you can see, coming on to lap 7, going through Maggots and Beckett's, he is just under a second away, and I did start to panic. It's went from being me wanting to save ERS to me having to push to keep up with them, and I didn't really know what to think at this point. I've got Use by me, but I wasn't really focusing on him, but I had no clue what to do. So do we pit this lap? No, we do not, but I'm pretty sure it's next lap we go for a pit and go for an undercut. But yeah, he's using all of his ERS, and I've got pretty much none, and I'm still having to push, and as you can see, he's setting fastest laps. I'm about 2/10 off it. But yeah, coming on to lap 8, we go for the undercut, I'm pretty sure, and we go for the pits. Vaster stays out, which, I mean, he can afford to, since he's in the lead. It's good to have 1 lap fresher tyres. But yeah, tyres don't look in great nick, but you can take the mediums from the end here. Nolan comes in with me, and yeah, very long pit lane this. It's quite, what's the word, dreading going round here, just losing all this time, sitting here at 37 miles an hour at one of the slowest and longest pit lanes on the calendar. But we're at the end of the grid, end of the pit lane, so we don't get held up, and it was a pretty clean pit stop from the Williams boys. So we're going to come out probably roughly around about 9th-ish, 10th, or just stay 8th, I think it is. And pretty much this lap's all about pushing and trying to undercut Vaster. We know he's quick, but I should be able to do the job in fresh medium tyres. Set a purple middle sector that lap, and yep, we undercut Vaster. And I think I've found in this game, I don't especially like sitting behind cars. I feel like having that mental side over the other drivers and knowing you're controlling the race is a lot better than sitting behind the car. I feel like sitting in front, I felt like I had a lot more control over the race, and I really didn't want to let him by after he pulled away so much in the softs. I was quite feared he would just pull away and bomb off with it. So yeah, but he wasn't really putting a fight up against it, he wasn't really trying to pull off. But on lap 14 he does get quite close, as you can see. He's getting very close, but he's still not going to make any moves, which doesn't surprise me. The game encourages to sit behind car and save ERS, save fuel, save tyres. You could go on for days, you can make an hour video about it. But here he gets very close. I go for a defensive move, and I think he's going to dive it, but he doesn't. So a little bit half-hearted. Looking back on it, I probably could have just waited off, but I really wanted to keep this track position. And my plan was at this point to kind of back him up a bit into Just and Nolan, but I think Vaster's such a talented driver, it wouldn't have worked. He knew what he was doing too much, he wasn't going to go for any stupid moves. But coming on to lap 16, we're going through Maggots and Beckett's, and I noticed throughout the race I was really quick here. I was usually like gaining a lot in Maggots and Beckett's to Vaster Racer, but I'm pretty sure this is the first lap he goes for a proper move. He gets very close, I go defensive. We're going into Stowe. Is he going to go for a move? He goes round the outside, and no, he just backs out. But yeah, there's no space there. I kind of just closed the door, and he thought better of it. So smart from him. On to lap 17 though, he's even closer. I've got a 4-man train behind me. We tap that curb a bit, and it probably wasn't the best corner. That lost me a bit of time there. And coming onto this back straight, very wide straight, you can probably go about 4 wide here. He's getting close and he's looking very fighty. He's going to try and go round the outside, and he just about holds it in. No, he loses track and he drops back down to second. So currently doing a really good job in keeping him behind. As I said, like, he probably wants to get by and push. He probably knows I'm low in ERS, but I just didn't want to risk letting him by, then being vulnerable to Just and all that. So I kept him behind me as long as I could. Coming back through Marcus and Beckett's, he's looking quicker than ever. He's probably got about 80% plus ERS. So coming through here, as I said, X's are usually really good. We pull away slightly, but nothing a bit of DRS can't fix. Is he going to get really close? He's gaining, and he's going to go round the outside through Stowe. We're going to go side by side. Will he be able to hold it? Just about. But I'm pretty sure he backs out here, and yet he backs out, and we still gained it. So I wouldn't be surprised if Vaster Racer was getting a bit hot-headed in there, not being able to pass me a bit of a bolt, to say the least. But lap 18, he goes for round 4-3, is it? Coming onto the hanger straight. I'm asking, I want to see if he has any penalties, but at this moment in time he did not. He comes very close, and pretty much here I'm a sitting duck. I try and fight it off. We're going to go side by side through Stowe, banging the wheels. He comes across track, has every right to, but yeah, I kind of just let it go there. He had everything over me. I didn't want to cause a crash. You're fighting for a podium spot. I'd rather finish second than be in the wall. And he sets the fastest lap as well. But coming on to lap 19, nearly 20, a virtual safety car comes out for no clue. Yeah, a few incidents happened this race. But yeah, the virtual safety car is really weird. If you go like a millisecond over your delta, you'll get a drive-through. And quite frankly, I think it should just be removed from the game and removed from real life. It's a bit of a, it's just a bit of a broken thing. The delta is really hard to keep track of. It's just a pain to focus on. But yep, another one comes out on lap 21, only a few laps after that one, and I can tell you for sure, virtual safety cars are more stressful than trying to set a lap, because you go slightly over that delta and you've got a penalty, a drive-through, and a drive-through around here is like 40 seconds. So it's very stressful trying to keep it under your delta. If anybody found abusing it would get a penalty in this league, but during that virtual safety car, Vaster gained a solid about 5 seconds, but he also himself got a drive-through, and I believe he got the drive-through for only going a tenth over the delta, so that just shows you how harsh it is, and really unlucky for him. He had a 3-second penalty, so it would have been very close. It would have been down to the wire, and I know he had the pace to win this race, but nevertheless unlucky from him. I had it in China. But coming on to the last lap of the race, we pretty much done everything we could. If Vaster Racer didn't get that drive-through, it would have been a lot more stressful, but not thankfully to him, he didn't get it, but thankfully to me, he got it, and we come across to win the British Grand Prix round HTA. I think this is 4 wins out of 9, so it's definitely been going well this season. We're leading the championship, and yeah, I'm really happy with it. But let me know if you guys want to see more of these commentary videos. I'm just experimenting with things, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your night.